All right, welcome back to the channel. My name's Trevon. I'm a local real estate agent in the Fort Worth, Texas region. We're gonna talk about why your home's not selling. I know a lot of people have been, frustrated. Their home's sitting on the market a lot longer than they were probably told. Yeah, you possibly could be getting sad now, wishing that you were getting the attention that you wanted on the home or a quicker sell, or you're possibly getting a bunch of offers and none of them are close to what you're looking for. Well, we're gonna talk a little bit why, and maybe some other avenues on how we can get that to change and get your home sold a lot quicker in this current market, at least. So yeah, stay tuned. Hope you make it to the end. But yeah, let's get into the video. All right, so how long has your home been sitting on the market? Are you at 15 days? Not so bad. Are you at 30? Not so bad. Are you at 45? Not so bad. Are you at 60? Long, but not so bad. Are you at 100? Are you at 150? These are the time frames where you probably should definitely want to reconsider, right? Of course, there's other reasons why your home might be sitting, and it's not just due to price, not just due to looks, but it could be due to where it's located as well. Is it hidden? Is it getting the right amount of advertisement, right? And in most cases, what agents are gonna do is just upload it to the MLS, maybe do some social media posts, and then the rest is gonna do it, right? They're gonna hold open houses, and typically you can get somebody to sell the home. But in this current market, you're dealing with, I think, 3 or 4 major factors that are definitely gonna slow it down for you. All right, so first reason I would say is price, right? If your home's overpriced in this market, and I don't mean overpriced 50 grand, 100 grand, I mean overpriced 5 grand, 10 grand. In this current market, it'll probably sit a little longer, especially if the inside is not pristine, is not up to par, is not current and modern, right? Because what most are looking for, I would say 60% of people are looking for something that's ready move in, right? You're not gonna have to do much work. You may have to take out the carpet, not much work is gonna be needed for them to move in the home and actually feel happy and feel like it's their home now. And I think that's where the issues have arisen, because people expect people to just buy their home as is without asking for much, and that is not the market we are in right now. Interest rates. So interest rates, they're in the 7s, okay? To get them lower, you have to buy them down. Typically what I'm seeing with like 300, 400, under 500, they're looking for affordable deals, right? If you can live in a home at 450, new construction build, and your monthly payment is lower, you're mostly likely going to pick that option or those options over the pre-owned home, which you're gonna need to make changes for to make it more like a home you would want to live in. And you're going to be likely paying a very high interest rate unless you buy it down, which is gonna cost money as well at the closing table. So it's a juggle, and that's what I feel resale homes are competing against, especially if you are in a neighborhood where there are new construction homes being built next to you. What can you do? You need to have some incentives, right? You need to have your purchase price competitive, and you need to kind of and to a degree, you're gonna have to swallow a humble pill. We're not in the market where people are just always going over asking, and every home's got multiple offers. We're now in a situation where people have options, right? In most neighborhoods, they have 10 plus options to choose from, right? In certain neighborhoods, of course, they don't have that many options. But this is the idea, right? Add incentives, offer to pay their closing costs. Give them something so they feel they're getting something back in return, right? That's gonna be one avenue. I think another avenue is gonna be staging. Staging your home can be pricey and can be more money's coming out of your pocket. But I feel like staging takes away from the sore eye parts of the home, right? Maybe not disclose your information, because you can't do that, but it just sometimes keeps people from seeing an older home, right? Seeing older furniture. It's got this modern touch and feel to it that invokes people's eyes to the area. and maybe starts to make them think of how they can design the home differently for themselves. I definitely think it's a plus. Of course, the only con of staging is not necessarily will it up the value of your home necessarily, right? Especially if you have tons of competition already, and it can become expensive the longer you are staging your home. I think the most important thing obviously is going to be pricing though, right? You can only compete so much, and yes, you can only drop your pricing so much. So I get that from some sellers. They're just not gonna sell for lower, and that's totally fine, you know. And this may not be the time for you to sell if a lot of equity is what you're trying to get, or you're not getting as much net as you wanted. You know what I mean? Be a little more patient, hold a little longer if you can, turn it into a rental for now. That way you can at least get that steady cash flow. And then when the right market comes for you to sell again, that opportunity may present itself. But yeah, you definitely want to be competitive price. If you see other homes listed in your neighborhood for 400 and you're thinking, dang, I want to list my home for 410, and those homes have already been sitting for 30 plus days, it might be in your best interest to go under that, right? 399, 385, 389. That way you can snipe these people that are iffy on the 400 option, but they see that your home compares to that. They're gonna go with the 389 option, and then if all of a sudden it does have multiple offers, that could increase your chances of getting the 400 or a little more than what you're wanting. But I think the end goal of this, right, from what I'm saying, it's not for you to like get the most net. If you just have good pricing, it'll sell itself, right? People will know and see that it's a very good deal, affordable deal, fair deal, and they should, you know, bring in the interest. All right, so 3 takeaways if you made it to the end of the video. The first is going to be pricing. Price competitively. Make people want to come to the house at the price it's at, and hopefully that'll bring the interest that you're looking for. 2, think about staging. Staging can kind of eliminate the older look your home might have and add that new design look depending on the stager or designer you get to implement to put in the furniture and putting in different colors to brighten up the home or make it more pleasing to the eye. And the last one's going to be seller incentives. Maybe offer to buy down a rate, maybe offer to pay for closing costs. That way, you know, the buyer's saving, you know, 10K, 12K here, and they feel more confident and feel that they're getting the deal. Things you're going against as a seller in this market: interest rates. You're going against interest rates, but mainly you're going against new construction who are offering rate lock incentives. Where, like I said, I mean, even like a $650,000 home at a 5% interest rate, you're paying probably less monthly for a $600,000 home pre-sale or pre-owned home with a 7% interest rate. It's just that simple, and that's where we're seeing a lot of the deals happen, and that's where we're seeing a lot of the growth. But yeah, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. If you need help with anything real estate in Texas, from DFW to Austin, Texas, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information in the description. I am a real estate agent in the area. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe this gave you a few ideas. But yeah, until the next video.